What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video we are doing a 1-400 fictional retro model airport update. These are always really fun to do as I don't get to really showcase a lot of these airplanes too often. They're typically just sitting in my shelves, collecting dust, and just viewing them whenever I walk in the room. So anyways, we'll go ahead and get things started on the departure runway, which is runway 18. You'll see there is a JetBlue Stripes A320. This aircraft is getting ready for a flight to Fort Lauderdale. And just holding short of the runway, you have the AirTran 737-700 with nonstop service to Atlanta. Next up in the queue, you have your US Airways A321, which is heading out to Charlotte. Transitioning over to the domestic side of the main terminal, we'll go ahead and start with our JetBlue A320 that is in the Harlequin tail design, making a flight to New York John F. Kennedy. Then we have the Delta MD-88 with service to Atlanta. AirTran 717 awaiting pushback with service to Baltimore. Then the Orlando Magic heading out to Orlando. Also on the dual taxi area, we have the AirTran 717 awaiting the gate to vacate, and this aircraft came in from Chicago. On the other side of the dual taxi, we have a Southwest 737-300 that just made a flight from Baltimore. Going back over to the terminal, we have an AirTran 717 that is heading out to Pittsburgh. Moving over to Slam Dunk 1, this aircraft is making a flight to Las Vegas. Then we have the 737-500, service to Dallas Love. I'm just going to scan back for just a second because this is a cool little tail shot here of everything. As mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's always fun just bringing all these different airlines out that used to fly around and putting them on the table just to kind of see what it used to be, I guess, in that regard. So anyways, we'll go to our Independence Air 319 with service to Washington Dulles. Spirit Digital 319, getting ready for pushback with service to Fort Lauderdale. And then Jack the Rabbit, the Frontier 319. This aircraft is heading to Denver. And last but not least, for the domestic side, we have the Virgin America 320 with service to San Francisco. Now on to our cargo side, we have a UPS MD-11 with service to Louisville, followed by a 757 heading out to Philadelphia. On the FedEx side, we have the 757 with service to Memphis. We'll go ahead and start on the B concourse with our Dash 8-100 with service to Harrisburg, followed by a CRJ 700 heading out to Washington Reagan. At the gate, we have a CRJ 900 getting serviced, getting ready for a flight to New York LaGuardia. Have the old livery US Airways 757-200, preparing for a flight to Philadelphia. And down the line a little bit, we have that retro America West in that US Airways livery, of course, with a nonstop service to Phoenix. For our remaining three gates on the B concourse, we'll start with the American Airlines MD-80 with service to Dallas-Fort Worth, followed by the Allegiant MD-82 with service to Orlando Sanford. And last but not least, at the gate is a Sun Country 737-800 with service to Minneapolis. Alright guys, to finish the video off, we will conclude on the international section, starting with our Alitalia A330-200. As you can see, this aircraft is getting serviced and preparing for a flight to Rome. Moving on, we have our Finnair A340-300, sporting that Angry Birds special livery, and this aircraft of course will be heading out to Helsinki. Have our British Airways Oneworld 747-400 with nonstop service to London Heathrow. And sitting in between the two wide-body gates, we have the Alaska All Black 737-800, and this aircraft is heading over to Seattle. And last but not least, we have our Lufthansa 747-400 with service to Frankfurt. That will wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking it out. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.